It was a bright morning in Dholakpur, and the sun shone gently over the green fields. The air smelled of fresh mangoes, and in the distance, the laughter of children echoed through the village square. Chota Bheem stretched his arms wide and smiled. What a perfect day! I think it's time we cook something special for everyone. His best friends Chutki, Raju, and the Jaggu the monkey clapped excitedly. Will it have ladus? Raju asked, his eyes sparkling with hope. Bheem laughed heartily. Of course. What's a feast without ladus? They set up a small table under the big banyan tree. Chutki brought fresh vegetables from her mother's garden. Raju fetched a pail of fresh milk, and the Jaggu was caught trying to sneak some bananas from the fruit stall. Jaggu, Chutki scolded, placing her hands on her hips. He wasn't stealing, Jaggu chattered innocently. He was just testing the bananas for safety. Bheem chuckled, patting Jaggu on the back. Alright, Tim, let's make a big meal for everyone in Dholakpur and for the animals too. As they started cooking, the delicious aroma of their food spread through the village. Dal bubbled merrily in the pot, rice steamed perfectly, and the golden ladus shone like little suns in a basket. Soon, their first visitors arrived, a group of little rabbits, sniffing the air with curiosity. Oh, look at them, sighed Chutki softly. They look hungry. Bheem smiled and he broke a piece of warm roti. Here you go, my little friends, he sighed gently, feeding the rabbits. They nibbled happily, their tiny noses twitching. Next came a pair of graceful deer from the forest. Raju giggled as one tried to lick the ladu bowl. Hey, ladus are for sharing, not stealing, he laughed. Jaggu handed the deer some juicy fruits. Sir, eat these. Ladus are a little too sweet for you. By noon, a joyful crowd had gathered villagers, children, and the animals of all kinds. Even Kalia, along with his sidekicks Dolu and Bolu, peeked in, pretending they just happened to be passing by. Oh, look who's here! Bheem sighed with a welcoming grin. Kalia puffed out his chest. He wasn't coming for food, he was just checking if it's good enough for me. Chutki handed him a plate with a playful smile. Then you'd better taste it, Mr. Food Inspector. Kalia took one bite and his eyes widened in amazement. This is amazing, he shouted, stuffing more into his mouth as everyone burst into laughter. As they all ate together, the whole village buzzed with happiness. Even the birds seemed to sing louder that day. Bheem raised his plate and he announced, See, friends, when we share what we have, the world becomes a much happier place. Chutki nodded in agreement. Yes, and the food always tastes best when it's shared with love. Raju licked his fingers clean and he added, especially when Sir Araladus laughed. Later, as the sun began to set, Bheem sat peacefully under the banyan tree with Jaggu on his shoulder. The last of the ladus were gone, and everyone, even the animals, looked full and content. Today, Bheem sighed softly. Dholakpur didn't just have a feast, it had a family.